What's going on, guys? It is not Mikado or Logan Moore. Now, let me start off. Be safe. I'm going to tell you guys a little story of what happened to me yesterday. So, I was thinking, I'm like, well, I like Xbox, but I'm not a big fan of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find somebody to either sell it to or trade for something. So I go on this group chat, it's called Buy, Sell, and Trade Downriver. So I click on it, I see a PS4. I'm like, wonder if he'll trade. So he was only asking $150 for it. Which I was like, okay, maybe he doesn't play it. Well, I send him a message. I tell him what's with the Xbox, how many games, how many controllers, all the cords are with it. The system's going to be fully reset with 230 gigabytes free. So we meet up, and first thing, he forgot the controller. So he had to run all the way back to his house and go get the controller. Now, looking at the controller, the grips are gone. You can see that there's no grips on it. I mean, it still works. Like, everything on it works. The grips, I mean, the controller still moves, everything like that. So I'm like, alright, maybe it's just he used the controller. So I get home about 11 o'clock that night because we were busy that day. Well, yesterday. And I plug it in. First, it doesn't want to turn on. I'm trying to turn it on with the power button. Now, looking at this power button, it looks fine. But I have to push my finger hardly into it. Like, I had to put a lot of pressure into it to be able to... Hold on, I'm trying to get my camera to focus. Maybe. Come on. I don't know. But the only way I can do it is I have to push hard. I'm like, alright. And another thing, this bottom right there to eject the disc, that was broken as well. It was falling off. So I was like, alright, this is kind of dumb. So I finally get it to turn on. After I get it to turn on, I'm like, alright, let me see how the graphics are. This is my first time on a PlayStation. I'm turning it back on so I can show you guys. So I opened it up. Now, mind you, the game was in the thing. So I was like, oh, cool, Call of Duty. I'm not a fan of Call of Duty Ghosts, but hey, it's whatever. So I make my account, I log in. I'm like, alright, so let's go ahead and let's play some Call of Duty Ghosts. See how well it is. Start the campaign and all that. So you go ahead, I try to put it in. It's like, wait a minute. So I pull it out. I make sure there's not a disc by pressing this. If it beeps 3 times, it's no game. 3 times. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? I call my friend up. He said he has the same problem with his PlayStation. He doesn't have a PlayStation no more because of that. So I'm getting all mad. I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting mad about it. So I call the dude back, or I call the dude. Of course, no answer. I try to message him on Facebook, no answer. I ended up putting him all over social media saying I didn't pay him, but I tried to perfectly find Xbox 360, about 23 games, controller, cords, everything. Perfect. And he gives me a broken PS4. It won't even let me sign into the PlayStation Network because his account is the parental account and it is locked. So I finally restarted. Like I said, I go into safe mode. I restart the whole PlayStation. I wipe everything out of it. Everything's good. So I try to put the disc in again. I'm like, well, it's not gonna work. It doesn't work still. So about 9:30, 10 o'clock this morning, I get a call from the guy. He's like, bro, why are these people calling me? What's wrong with the PlayStation? I'm like, you know exactly what's wrong with the PlayStation. You sent me pictures and videos of a brand new one that you got because you broke this one. He's like, no man, it's the same one. I'm like, how come in all the pictures, the videos, even when you called me live on Facebook, the PlayStation was clean. It was brand new. Even the controller had the grips on it. He's like, well, the PlayStation was in a backpack where it got dirty. I'm like, I seen the PlayStation live when you called me. It was clean. There was, like, even if you look, there's dirt in the USB ports, and he had the PlayStation in a plastic bag inside of the backpack, so there's no way that could have happened. But I don't go through all that. But, so, I tell him what's wrong with it, and he's finally like, alright, have your dad get a hold of me, and we'll set a time, and I'm going to buy you a brand new one. I'm like, okay, I really don't know this dude. He has 4 kids of his own. If he does, he does. If he don't, he don't. I'm screwed either way, unless he gets me a new one or gives me back my Xbox. So, I let my dad know, and I let the people in the group chat, because I told people, I was like, this dude screwed me over and stuff. So I let everybody know, and this one dude, he was really cool. He even called him, and he was like, dude, why are you ripping this kid off? Give him his stuff back unless you want to go buy him a new one, and a whole bunch of stuff like that. So finally the dude was like to the guy that called him, he's like, I'll get him a new one. Don't worry about it. So I'm still here. I'm still on the broken one. I can't do anything at all. It's kind of messed up. I had my laptop set up here. Like, I tried to sign into the PlayStation Network and it won't let me. But, like, I don't know. I'm gonna see what happens Tuesday and just go from there. But yeah, this is a broken PlayStation. You might as well let me keep this one too. 2 PlayStations. But when you guys do trades online, always be careful. Don't want to get screwed over like I did. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Be aware, be safe. Always remember to stay positive through this kind of stuff, even if it sucks as much as it does for me. Stay positive. Deflate your face. You guys are awesome. PlayStation!